The media loves a good story, and the greatest story Elon Musk ever sold was that he is homeless. A few years ago, Musk publicly declared he would own no house. He liquidated over $100 million worth of historic California mansions and celebrity estates. Where did the richest man in the world move? Into a tiny 400 square foot prefab boxable casita in Boca Chica, Texas. It cost just $50,000. The internet went wild. They praised his minimalist, monk-like dedication to humanity. But the tiny house was just a distraction. Hidden right behind that humble prefab home sits a tightly controlled $30 million private operational compound. But even that isn't the real secret. To find out how he actually lives, you have to look 350 miles away in Austin, Texas. Musk isn't living in a box. He has quietly been purchasing a massive secret family compound in Austin. Tucked away on a quiet street of multi-million-dollar homes, Musk dropped a staggering $35 million to create a luxurious, highly secure fortress of solitude. The centerpiece? A sprawling 14,400 square foot Mediterranean-style villa inspired by Italian estates. But it doesn't stop there. Directly behind this massive villa, he bought a second 6-bedroom mansion, and just a 10-minute walk away, a third lavish property where he frequently sleeps. Why the multi-mansion setup? It's an engineered ecosystem. He is heavily obsessed with declining global birth rates. He is using this sprawling compound to house his growing number of children and their mothers in one unified, tightly controlled, hyper-private environment. It is less of a home and more of a private genetic legacy facility. But when you control a god-tier empire, you don't stay in one place, you live in the sky. Musk operates a private air force under a SpaceX-linked shell company called Falcon Landing LLC. His crown jewel? A $70 million Gulfstream G650ER, registered as N628TS. This isn't just a plane. It is an ultra-long-range flying command center capable of traveling 7,500 nautical miles non-stop at near supersonic speeds. Inside, it features a private stateroom with a flatbed, a full galley, and encrypted Ka-band satellite Wi-Fi to control his empire from 51,000 feet in the air. In the year 2024 alone, his 4-jet fleet flew 355 times, burning approximately $2.5 million in aviation fuel. Most billionaires collect vintage cars. Elon Musk's collection stretches across the solar system. In 1999, after his first major tech buyout, he bought a 1997 McLaren F1 supercar for $1 million. He drove it as his daily commuter until the year 2000, when he famously crashed and totaled it while showing off. The craziest part? The $1 million car wasn't even insured, but his obsession gets weirder. In 2013, he dropped $920,000 at an auction to buy Wet Nelly, the original Lotus Esprit submarine car from the James Bond movie The Spy Who Loved Me. He bought it with the intention of outfitting it with a Tesla electric powertrain to make it transform into a real working submarine. His private garage also holds a 1967 Jaguar E-Type and a 1920 Ford Model T gifted by a close friend. But his ultimate flex? In 2018, he strapped his own personal Tesla Roadster to a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket and launched it into deep space. Today, a mannequin named Starman is sitting in the driver's seat, endlessly orbiting the sun. He is literally the only human in history whose car collection includes space debris. You don't accumulate this level of power and exotic assets without making enemies. And Musk is terrified. He doesn't have bodyguards. He operates a mini secret service. In 2023, Tesla paid $2.4 million just for his personal security detail. We are talking about a highly trained unit of 20 elite guards, meticulous route planning, and intense surveillance. When you see him walking in public, you are looking at a military-grade operation protecting an asset more valuable than most countries. The $50,000 tiny house is a brilliant PR illusion. Behind closed doors, Elon Musk lives in ultra-luxurious Texas fortresses, flies in a $70 million jet, hoards a $1 million submarine car, and is protected by a multi-million-dollar private army. But this brings us to a terrifying question. If the richest man in the world is hoarding wealth, land, and human data at a pace never seen before in human history, what is his endgame? He is quietly preparing for something massive, and the rest of the world is just distracted. Let me know your theory in the comments below. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and welcome to Vanguard Elite. The truth is hiding in plain sight.